And in some cases around the area today, voters were greeted by some lines at the polls. Some voters in De Pere, that's in the 2nd Senatorial District, reportedly waited nearly an hour to vote. Fox 11's Robert Hornacek this evening has more on the reasons for that wait.
Hundreds of De Pere residents came out to St. Mark's Lutheran Church to vote in the recall election. But some came out and decided not to vote.
Some people are not choosing to stay and are leaving.
That's because the lines here stretched all the way down the hall, and the wait lasted 45 minutes for some voters. Across town, it was a similar story, with the wait at one point lasting an hour.
It's a lot more than I expected, but it makes me feel good that people are involved. You know, it's better than coming here and nobody voting.
Other voters?
This is ridiculous.
Weren't so pleased.
It's a long wait. There's people in line that have to get back to work.
Betsy Ingersoll was frustrated that there were so many spots where people could vote, but only one line where people could pick up their ballot.
And they could have had 2 tables, split the alphabet in half, had 2 more people working.
De Pere City Clerk Char Peterson says additional lines are usually added for larger elections, like for president or governor. But those typically have a 60 to 70% turnout. And Peterson only expects about 40% of voters to cast a ballot in the recall.
That really doesn't warrant, per se, splitting the poll books. It's hard to anticipate. This is the first time going through this like this. It's something we could look into.
She says the main reason for the long lines is the new voter ID law. Voters don't have to show ID to vote until next year, but this year, poll workers had to ask everyone for ID and have everyone sign the poll book. The bottom line, according to poll workers, when you go to vote in the future, expect to wait in line.
This is going to probably be the norm because of the process being a little bit slowed down.
In De Pere, Robert Hornacek, Fox 11 News.